Okay. Okay. So today I'm going to start with some announcements, and then I'm going to go over something that I took away from the last Super Saturday down in Pittsburgh. It's called Leading with Your Heart versus Leading with Your Head. So we're going to go over that. So just basic announcements. Body Beast and Insanity Max 30 are now on Beachbody On Demand. So anybody that you have had that has been interested in those programs, didn't want to spend the money, yada, 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 they are now on demand. So that's a great option for them to have. The 3-day refresh is on sale until December 5th. So that's a good thing for you guys to kind of push for after Thanksgiving, to purchase that, or even to purchase it now and have it ready for after Christmas to use, because it is on sale now. The Team Spirit competition, if you guys are signed up for that, just make sure you keep using your hashtags with your posts. I think we're signed up under the Bombshell Dynasty, and they were number 4 as of last week. So if they're the number 1, if we become number 1 team and you hit Success Club 5, you're going to get actually a t-shirt with our team name on it and everything. So that's something to keep, doing your part for, because it all comes together as an entire group. Remember that November challenge packs right now are the 21-day fix, fix extreme, country heat, and core de force, which I think most people are going with the core de force and loving it. So make sure that you guys are marketing those. And then the last thing is they're going to do another Beachbody health bet starting in January. So like we did in September, I think we all had a lot of success in getting people to join in the health bet. So they're going to do that again in January. It's going to start for January 9th. So for those of you that are planning out your next challenge groups, I was kind of thinking of starting my group actually on the 2nd with like the preseason week. So that way people were jumping on board right away. And then actually with starting their post and things would start January 9th, and then it goes through February 5th. They're saying at least $2 million split of the money for everybody that qualifies. Again, they have to log 5 Shakeologies with pictures and 3 workouts a week. So make sure that when you have those people signing up, that they understand that those are the requirements in order to be qualified for the money. So I think those are all the announcements of the new stuff that's coming out or that is going on for this month and then in the next couple months coming up. So leading with your heart versus your head. So I know a lot of us struggle with being assertive with people. We want to be nice. We don't want to come across as salesy. We don't want people to think that we're just trying to get them to buy a product. So we lead with our heart, which is what you want to do as a coach. Ultimately, we're in this to help people and help people succeed. But if you are actually running your business, which we are all trying to do also, is to make our business go further, you need to act like a CEO also. So you need to lead with your heart 50% and then lead with your head with the CEO part, the other 50%. You can't, if you lead all with your heart and you aren't acting like a CEO, your business is not going to grow. If you're acting solely like a CEO, and all you're thinking about are numbers and hitting Success Club and signing up as many people as you can, your business is going to fall off. You're going to grow, but then you're going to fall off because everybody that you brought on, they're just a number, and they're going to realize that, and you're not going to provide them with what they need to grow your team. So what they went over at the last Super Saturday is a lot of times when we're leading with our heart, we want to help everybody. But if you put yourself out there and you are helping everybody but not getting any commitment from people, They're not buying challenge packs. They're not committing to any programs. They are feeding off of you and what you're giving them for free. And they're going to keep doing that because they know you're going to keep giving it to them. So you need to then kick in that CEO part mindset in order to kind of, have a little wayside between those free groups and those people that just keep feeding off of all the free stuff that you're giving them because they know you're going to keep giving it to them. So they said the key to success is balancing the drive and mindset of a CEO while maintaining a heartfelt mission. So how do we do that? You guys, they talked about creating an actual mission statement. So why are you doing this business? And creating an actual mission statement and either, posting on your computer, as your screensaver or, in a notebook somewhere where you look at it every day. In knowing what your actual mission is of being a Beachbody coach, that's going to help you stay on course with your business. So what happens is we can fall off our course, off our mission. And that's usually when negative things start to happen. So when negative things start to happen, people keep telling us no one's committing to anything. It seems like everyone else is succeeding and we're working as hard as we can and nothing is happening in our business. All these negative things start taking over. This is when you need to fall back on your mission statement and then look at why you're actually in this business. And that's going to help you to start seeing the positives instead of looking at all the negatives. So making sure you have that mission statement. So make that a goal of, if you don't have one now, by the end of the month or even the end of the week, having that mission statement and keeping it. Now, your mission statement can change. It doesn't mean it has to stay the same, but always having some sort of mission statement for yourself is going to be key to your business. Then you need to set goals just like a CEO would do. And you need to write them down, your goals. They need to be written down and also in a place where you can see them. If you are running your business without goals, you are just going to be off on different areas all the time. And people are going to notice that in your post if you're not consistent. If you're talking about, eating healthy one day and then the next day you're posting a picture of eating French fries and drinking beer, but you're not consistent, they're going to see that. So making sure you have goals for your business. So you can have goals to hit Success Club every month. You can have goals to sign on to new coaches every month. You need to have those goals of a CEO, like a CEO of a business would run in order to propel your business. Get out your calendar and write out your goals and plan out your entire month and stick to that plan. Just like a CEO would do, they have their monthly meetings with their employees and they say, this is your expectations for the month, and they stick to that. We need to be doing the same thing. So in order to, tie in the heart and the head, the CEO, and our feel good, we want to help people feeling, you need to make sure that you're keeping a contact list. Anybody that you talk to, whether they're yes, I want more information, yes, I want to join a challenge group, or no, not right now, you need those three categories. And as soon as you talk to that person and find out they need to go in those categories, and you need to follow up with them consistently. If someone says, no, not right now, you need to be following up with them next month and not letting people fall off, because what happens is you lose track of those people. They go to somebody else because you didn't come back to them, but they saw another coach posting, so they're going to go to them. So just like if you guys look at your email and the flood of emails that you get from companies that you've ordered from, this is on sale this month, and then you realize, oh my gosh, yeah, I haven't looked at that website in how long, and you get directed back in. The same thing with your customers or anybody that you've talked to. It's a crazy, crazy busy world and social media, and they get lost in the shuffle. They forget, but when you contact them again, they're going to be reeled back in. So making sure you keep that contact list and keeping it up to date so you're consistent with it. Making sure that you're checking in with your own coaches. You guys have your own teams now, so you need to be making sure that you're checking in on your coaches, you're giving them the support that they need, and giving them the tools that they need to succeed also. You need to invest in them as much as you invest in your customers, because ultimately they're going to grow their own teams, which is going to make you more successful. So making sure that you're not, signing up coaches that actually want to run the business, but then you're not giving them any tools that they need. So keeping them engaged. And then also, recognizing your team and your coaches on your own page, and showing others, the social media world, that you are successful yourself with your own team. Whether you have one coach under you that is working under you, you need to fake it until you make it and act like you have 500 coaches under you, because nobody else is going to know that but you. But they're going to want to join your team because they're seeing how excited you are about your team. And again, you may have just one or two coaches working under you, but it's going to make others want to join you. So making sure that you guys are posting it out there in social media about your successes with your team, and your coaches also. So that's the CEO part of it, and getting those goals down, and being consistent and running the business part of it. Now, leading with your heart, you need to, when you're posting, be real with your post. Post about your struggles and your successes. Be authentic. Show people that you're a real person, that yes, you do go out on the weekends and have pizza or enjoy birthday cake or whatever, because we're not perfect, and others want to see that too. They want to know that they can relate to you, and what's going on in their lives is going on in our lives as well. Kids were up late sleeping, or not sleeping, obviously, but you still got up and got your workout done. Or you were out late with your friends, but you decided, just because I was out late, I still got my workout in the next day. It may have been later than I normally do it, but I do it. Making yourself relatable. And then generally reaching out to people with no mention of Beachbody whatsoever, and you need to be doing that every single day, and showing people that you're truly vested in them without Beachbody on their mind. So, just messaging somebody about their pictures, of their recent wedding or their kids, or, the vacation they went on, and just showing them that you have an interest in them. And then you can bring in, your challenge groups and things from there, but showing a general interest in them. And then helping those that say no to a challenge pack. So the ones that say no, are ones that you're going to want to continue to give support, but again, not giving them everything that you have without them making a commitment to you. Think of it as you can't invest everything in them and not get anything in return. That's not fair to you. So the people that say no to challenge packs, have them join your free, 5 or 7 day groups. And then when they say their objection is, I don't have the money right now, offer them, well, you don't have the money right now. So how about, here's some ways to save money over the next month. So you can purchase a challenge pack and be ready to go for the next month's group. Don't go out if you go out every Friday night, you're probably spending at least $20 to $30 every Friday night. Don't do that for the whole month. There's your challenge pack right there. And giving people ways of saving that money and showing them the importance of, investing in the challenge pack and Shakeology. But so you're doing that consistently with them, but also giving them the chance to join your free groups. So that way you're not just in it for, again, the money or the Success Club point. You're showing some vested interest in them and helping them, but again, not completely, shutting them off because they said no, they can't afford it, or they're just not ready right now. Make sure in your post that it's not solely Beachbody. It should be 80% your actual lifestyle and then 20% Beachbody related. People want to see who you are as a person. So if they sign into or look at your account, they should be able to come up with a picture or an understanding of who you are, what your likes are, what your dislikes are, what you enjoy, and just generally who you are as a person. Now, if you're doing that 80% of the time, posting about your family and who you are, and 20% about Beachbody, they'll be able to do that. But if they log on and all they see are pictures of, just, quarter force, just a picture of, the cover, or the Shakeology, just the bag, or, anything like that, and they see that post after post after post, the product, they're just going to go by the wayside and think they're just trying to sell me something, because that's all that's on your social media. So making sure that, you're putting yourself out there and showing people who you truly are. Make sure that you're posting in your like page and giving values, again, to those who have not invested in you. So those that, again, have said no, if you have a like page, direct them to the like page that you have or motivational group that you have, and incorporate them into that group as well. So they said that having a heart does not mean you can't be a boss, and being a boss, it doesn't mean you can't have a heart. You need to have that 50-50 balance to be the most successful in your business. So, being able to understand that you're going to have to show people some tough love sometimes. You're not going to be able to give them everything that they absolutely need without them investing in you. And you can't always expect everybody to be able to want to join your group and want to buy Shakeology and want to buy a challenge pack from the first mention that you give, from the first mention or talk that you had with them. You're going to have to develop a relationship with them and be able to, gain their trust, and using your heart and showing your actual interest in them in order to reach that point. So some end of the year strategies to, balance this heart and head situation is to every day for the rest of the year is make sure that you're posting on your page about yourself, something about you that is not Beachbody related. Not saying that you can't post your workout pictures, because that's you. That's what you do. That's what we do as coaches, posting those things, but also posting about your general life, doing that every single day till the end of the year. Put your CEO hat on and be realistic with your goals. Don't set outlandish goals that cannot be reached, but don't set your goals short either. And don't sell yourself short. Make goals that make you uncomfortable, but make them reachable at the same time. So don't, if you want to invite someone to the coaching opportunity, invite them now. Don't wait and say, well, I don't know if they'd really want to do it now. But if you give them that opportunity now, they may say no, but come January, they may be ready. versus if you wait till January, they're going to say no, and then it won't be till February, March that they're ready. So making sure that you're staying on and being consistent, because again, we know with this business, it's a 2 to 3 month lag from that first conversation till you actually get a commitment from somebody. So just because it's the end of the year, most people don't want to be doing workouts, most people don't want to be, eating clean, you should still be inviting, because obviously most of them probably are going to say no right now, but come January, February, they're going to say yes. But if you don't approach them till January, they're probably going to say, well, they might say yes, but they might say no too, because it's the first that they've talked to you about this. So they're going to be hesitant, and then they're not going to want to start till February, March. So make sure you're staying consistent through the end of the year. And then don't hide behind heart words, which I thought that was really, that hit me, because a lot of times I know for myself, I am wish-washy with some people when they say, no, I can't do it right now. And there's times that I'll say, okay, I totally understand. And I leave it at that, which that's not where we should end the conversation. Do the feel, felt, found. So, you understand, you felt how they felt, and explain how you were able to get to this point, instead of just saying, I understand, we'll chat in a month or two. Explain to them, tell them about your journey and how you got to the point that you're at, whether it was saving money to, purchase a challenge pack, or how it took you a while to understand, the value of Shakeology, or how, once you finally got on a program, how you felt, and relating yourself to them and putting them, yourself in their shoes, so they can, see that you are trustworthy too. And then to end just on a little quote that they ended on, they said, remember, no champion or person who did something great ever got up to tell their story and said, man, that was easy. So I know right now at the end of this year, things are hard. Again, we're getting a lot of no's and a lot of crickets from people, but it will all be worth it in the end, because we are all going to be so successful. I know you guys all have big goals, and you're all going to hit them by staying consistent and not letting those no's and those crickets and those naysayers get to you. So that's where your personal development comes in too, making sure that you guys are consistent with that personal development, so you can deal with those issues a little bit better. So that's kind of where I, am with that, leading with your heart versus leading with your head, making sure you're doing it a 50-50, because you are running your own business, and you do want to make some gains and be successful, so you got to have that CEO mindset in the back of your head also. So that's what I have for you guys. What do you think? Questions? Anything?
I don't think so.
No?
Not at the moment.
What's that?
Not at the moment.
No? Okay.
I'll freak out about my mission statement later.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be texting Brie like, what are you going to use?
I have no idea. Because I could sit here and think about it, and I'm like, oh, I could put this, and then my mission statement will be a paragraph and a half.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're going to have to really narrow it down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's going to be rough.
Yeah. We can all do that together.
And, okay, so I remember what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
So with my freaking challenge group, so now I have people that bought challenge packs that aren't participating.
Okay.
So what do I do now? I can't, what? I wouldn't necessarily knock them out, because they did buy it and they did buy a program.
So they bought the challenge pack, they're in the group, but they're not participating in the group.
And I contacted most of them today, and they're like, oh yeah, the workouts are great. So I don't know if they're really great if they're doing them.
You don't know if they're really doing them or not.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hard.
But it's going better than it usually does.
Yeah, I did notice that. You have a lot more posts than what you normally do.
Oh, man.
I would say, you know, have them, if they don't feel comfortable, like I would ask them, I've noticed that you haven't posted any pictures. Do you not feel comfortable doing this in the group? And just straight out, coming out and asking them why. And if they're not comfortable doing it, maybe they could post to you, but you want to know that they are going to be the most successful, and you need to know that they're actually doing it and not just saying they're doing it.
Because I think I've mustered up the courage to actually kick people out that aren't participating instead of just taking all the information.
Exactly.
And now I feel bad for these people because they actually did buy stuff and they're just not participating.
Well, the other thing you can say to them is, again, I've noticed that you're not posting. If you're not ready to make the full commitment to this group at this time, let me, maybe next month you'll be ready. And
that's a good one.
You know what I mean? And when you're ready, because they're already going to have the program at least.
Right.
I don't know if they're drinking their Shakeology. They may still have it next month if they're not drinking it now. And just saying, if you can't, if it's not for you right now to commit to it, I know you have the program, but if you're just not ready, then let's get you plugged in for next month and we'll just take you out of this month. That's what I would say. If they don't respond to you at that point, then you just take them out, because if they can't even respond to you, then take them out, keep them on your list, and then contact them for next month. Don't just let them fall off.
Right.
So that would be my suggestion.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I hope it helps. I don't know.
They drive me nuts.
So, yeah. It's tough.
I think I'm getting more assertive.
I think I am. Be the CEO, Brie. Be the CEO.
I would be a CEO.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't a hobby. This is a business.
Mm-hmm. At this point, for some of us, it is a business now. It's no longer a hobby, so we can't go back to that hobby mindset because it's just not going to work if we do.
No.
For the goals that we have, it's a hobby mindset is not gonna work. Yes. So, do you guys have plans set out for the end of the month and where you're going? Okay, good.
When I was off on Monday, I started into December.
Awesome. Good. Yay. Very good. Very good. And then I listened to. Was anybody on, I don't know if anybody did the Success Club last month. Where's my little notebook? But before this call, there was a call with Eric Qualman. He's like a social media guy. And just a couple interesting things that he had said is that by 2018, 2/3 of all social content will be video.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, because if you think about it, when we first started, like MySpace and Facebook, everything was just text, like typed. Then we moved to then we moved to pictures, like everyone started posting pictures, and now it's moving to a video world. So he said you need to start doing live videos and more videos and getting ahead of the game, because that's where social media is going. And that's why YouTube is kind of falling off. Yeah, I mean, YouTube is video, but it's not that live video aspect that you can do on Snapchat, Instagram, those types of things. And the top 3 right now are Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. So, and then he said too that as soon as another social media outlet comes out, to get on it, learn as much as you can, because that will set your brand. You will start branding yourself before everybody else will on that. So like when Snapchat first came out, I still don't know hardly anything about Snapchat, but like I'm behind the time. So that like I shouldn't even go there. So the next one that comes out, like you need to jump on that. You're not going to know anything about it. Nobody is, but you're going to learn as you go. So he said that's with social media that we should be doing too. So just a couple little tidbits that I thought were interesting also in regard.
Sometimes I just don't know what to go live about to like everybody. Like I go live to my groups, but
Just go live, Bree. It doesn't matter.
hi everybody, this is my dog Sadie.
Pretty much. Just go live. This is what we're doing tonight. I don't know. Anything.
Well, I did that at my cousin's birthday party.
Yeah. And I bet you got a lot of views on that, more than you thought you would.
Yeah.
People go live at like sporting events and stuff now too.
Yeah.
I should
That's
have
be our
gone
team
live.
goal. Go
I'm-
live.
I'm going to try to go live. Not a lot, but I want to do one of my morning workouts and do it live. I know nobody's on at 4:30 in the morning when I'm
Right.
working out, but I'm going to do it like just like a clip. Like,
Right.
this is what I do when I get up at 4:30 in the morning, and people can follow me around to see what I do. Like, again, nobody's on at 4:30 in the morning. I don't know, maybe there are, but at least because it posts it to your page. They may not
Yeah.
see it live, but at least it's going to post it to your page. So you can do like parts of a workout instead of recording them, do them live. Show people how you mess up.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Dynamic strength was terrible today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, you could go live about that. I did the Shakeology bark the other day. Go live posting a video of how you make Shakeology. Go live, I don't know, anything. But I think, yeah, let's make that a goal to try. I mean, at least once a week, I think is what we should be doing on our own page. Yes, Lindsay, once a week. I saw that.
You can do it, Linz.
Uh-huh. Once a week, let's go live on our page. Let's do that till the end of till the end of the year.
Oh my gosh, that's asking a lot.
It's not.
Just do it.
I went live today in my group and I had like a 2-minute pause.
It's okay. We can do it. Go live. So, okay. I think we have like 2 minutes left. My thing is popping up and saying, anything else for the good of the group? Anybody? No? Okay. So I'll post this call either later tonight or early tomorrow morning. So anybody that was not on can look. Anybody that you had on, coaches on your team, make sure that they check it out too. Okay. Our next call will be Thursday, December 15th, the week before Christmas. So,
Crazy.
yeah. So things are ending here quickly. But, okay, guys. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye.